Alex here from Herbs Health Happiness, and today I bring you the top 10 healthiest seeds on earth. Tiny in size but mighty in nutritional power, seeds have sustained human civilizations for thousands of years. Long before supplement aisles and superfood marketing existed, our ancestors ate seeds because they are packed with nutrients and store well. Modern scientific research is now catching up with traditional knowledge. Seeds have been discovered to be abundant in beneficial amino acids, minerals, and other nutrients. Small handfuls of seeds, eaten regularly, have been found to support healthy cholesterol, blood sugar, digestion, and inflammation levels. Here are 10 of the healthiest seeds you can eat, together with benefits, tips, and science. Let's dive in. Number 1, flax seeds, aka linseed. Flax seeds are one of the richest plant sources of alpha-linolenic acid, ALA, an omega-3 fatty acid. They also contain roughly 75 to 800 times more lignans than any other plant foods, which gives them powerful antioxidant and hormone-regulating properties. A 2025 study found that flaxseed supplementation at doses of 20 to 50 grams daily for periods ranging from 2 to 52 weeks significantly reduced total cholesterol and LDL cholesterol in study participants. One study on menopausal women found that crushed flaxseed consumption improved several cardiovascular risk indicators over just a few weeks, which is a striking result for a dietary shift as simple as sprinkling ground flaxseed onto porridge. Note, if you just eat flax seeds as is, most of them will pass right through and you won't get the benefits. You need to grind them before use, but do note that flaxseed meal doesn't keep fresh for very long. It's best to grind what you need, fresh. Here's an electric grinder on Amazon that is well priced, link in description. If you want a fancy one, check out the Peugeot flaxseed grinder, link in description, which works somewhat like a pepper grinder and lets you sprinkle the ground seeds directly onto a bowl of food. Number 2, chia seeds. Chia seeds were a staple food of the Aztec and Mayan civilizations, who prized them for their ability to sustain energy during long shifts of physical activity. Modern research has confirmed that weight for weight, chia seeds contain even more omega-3 fatty acids than flaxseed, along with a complete amino acid profile that's unusually well balanced for a plant source. Chia seeds have the unusual ability to absorb up to 12 times their weight in liquid, forming a gel around the seed that reduces post-meal blood sugar spikes. The seeds are also remarkably high in soluble fiber, which supports gut microbiome diversity and contributes to the sense of fullness many people report after eating them, which can be beneficial for reducing caloric intake. Number 3, hemp seeds. Hemp seeds are high in protein, around 30%, and contain all 9 essential amino acids in a highly digestible form, making them one of the few complete plant proteins available. Amazingly also, they naturally provide omega-6 and omega-3 fatty acids in close to the ideal 3-to-1 ratio recommended for the human body, a balance that's difficult to find in most modern diets, which are dominated by omega-6 heavy vegetable oils. This factor may contribute to hemp's reported potential for reducing chronic inflammation and heart disease risk. Hemp hearts, the shelled version of the seed, have a mild nutty flavour and they are soft to chew, which makes them easy to add to smoothies, salads, or overnight oats, or just eat by the spoonful. They are also one of the best seeds to make seed milk in a blender, as they lack the bitterness that blending brings out in many other seeds. It's intriguing that hemp seeds are widely agreed to have the most perfect nutritional profile of all the seeds for the human body. Hemp is well known to have been one of the earliest cultivated plants, but this nutritional synergy has caused researchers to wonder whether we in fact evolved in close synergy with this beloved plant over much longer periods of hundreds of thousands of years. As to whether this means our ancient ancestors made hemp seed cookies in 50,000 BC, or whether the cavemen were in fact living in the Stone Age in more ways than one, I'll leave that up to you to ponder. Number 4, pumpkin seeds. Pumpkin seeds are especially noted for their beneficial effects on prostate health. A large-scale 12-month randomized placebo-controlled trial involving 1,431 men found that pumpkin seed and pumpkin seed extract produced a clinically relevant reduction in prostate symptoms in men. Pumpkin seeds are one of the best sources of dietary magnesium, with 1 ounce, 28 grams, providing roughly a third of the recommended daily magnesium intake. There is also fascinating evidence that pumpkin seed oil may have very significant benefits for androgenetic alopecia, aka male pattern baldness. Number 5, sesame seeds. Sesame seeds have been a staple ingredient in Asian cuisine and medicine for millennia. In one study, patients who consumed 40 grams of sesame seeds daily for 4 weeks experienced significant reductions in total cholesterol and LDL cholesterol. The benefits of sesame seeds appear largely attributable to sesamin, a lignin unique to sesame. Note that the positive effects in these studies faded once participants returned to their normal diet, which underscores that sesame seeds work best as a consistent everyday addition rather than as an occasional garnish. Tahini, the paste made from ground sesame seeds, is a particularly efficient way to consume sesame, and the grinding of the seeds into the paste appears to improve lignin bioavailability. Number 6, sunflower seeds. Sunflower seeds are one of the most concentrated dietary sources of vitamin E, a fat-soluble antioxidant that protects cell membranes from oxidative damage. They also supply meaningful amounts of selenium and magnesium. The seeds contain phenolic compounds and phytosterols that contribute to their cardioprotective and anti-inflammatory properties. The main caveat of sunflower seeds is that commercially roasted varieties are often heavily salted, which can offset some of the cardiovascular benefits. Unsalted raw organic seeds are, as you would expect, the better nutritional choice. Number 7, black cumin. Traditionally used across the Middle East, North Africa, and South Asia for over 2,000 years, black cumin was famously stated by the Prophet Muhammad to be a remedy for every illness except death. Black cumin, sometimes called black seed, has one of the deepest clinical evidence bases of any single plant, with more than 80 human randomized controlled trials covering the seed's beneficial effects across multiple organ systems of the body, most notably its potent antioxidant and anti-inflammatory actions. The slightly bitter, peppery seeds are typically added whole to breads and curries or brewed as tea rather than eaten raw. You can eat black cumin seeds raw, however, the seeds have an intense, slightly bitter, peppery bite that many people find harsh. Light toasting for a few minutes in a dry pan, no oil, is the most common preparation step, mainly because it mellows the bitterness and brings out a warmer, nuttier aroma. Though this does come with a slight trade-off. Heat exposure can reduce bioactive content by up to roughly 30%. Number 8, fenugreek seeds. Fenugreek seeds have a significant body of research indicating their potential for blood sugar management. Fenugreek has been found to reduce fasting blood sugar, HbA1c, and postprandial glucose levels in people with type 2 diabetes. Fenugreek has a notably bitter taste in its raw form, which is why it's most commonly used ground into powder, soaked overnight, or lightly toasted before being added to curries and spice blends. Number 9, grape seeds. Grape seeds have become one of the most rigorously studied seeds in clinical nutrition, largely due to their cardiovascular benefits. Grapeseed extract supplementation has been found to reduce malondialdehyde and oxidized LDL cholesterol, two of the most reliable biomarkers of oxidative stress and early atherosclerosis, alongside causing a meaningful drop in high-sensitivity C-reactive protein. Further randomized controlled trials have found that grapeseed extract reduced both systolic and diastolic blood pressure, with the effect becoming more pronounced in trials lasting longer than 8 weeks. Whole grape seeds themselves are bitter and rarely eaten directly. Cold-pressed grapeseed oil works well as a finishing oil for salads. Alternatively, grape seeds are available as a standardized extract. Number 10, watermelon seeds. Watermelon seeds are increasingly recognized as a nutrient-dense food once roasted and shelled. A 2025 study found that watermelon seeds contain a favorable balance of unsaturated fatty acids, alongside meaningful amounts of magnesium, iron, and plant-based protein, positioning them as a legitimate allergy-friendly alternative to tree nuts. Watermelon seeds' magnesium content is particularly relevant, given how common mild magnesium insufficiency is in modern diets. Magnesium plays a direct role in nerve function, muscle relaxation, and cardiovascular regulation, Achieving a meaningful amount requires eating a reasonably generous handful of the roasted kernels, but their mild, slightly nutty flavour makes this an easy habit to build. Making seeds part of daily life. Notes and tips. Note 1. Mix them up. For best results, don't overdo one type of seed, but take a mixed blend, as they all have different phytonutrients and omega-3 to omega-6 ratios. Note 2. Eat raw organic seeds. Here's something to contemplate. Have you ever noticed that organic pumpkin seeds are darker in colour than the non-organic ones? Might it be because organic soil is still alive? It contains lichens and other beneficial organisms that chelate minerals from the rocks into bioavailable form, meaning they can be absorbed by the plants, leading to a richer colour and better nutrition for you. Note 3. Consistent small amounts for the win. Try ground flaxseed in breakfast, chia in overnight oats, hemp hearts blended into a smoothie, pumpkin, sesame or sunflower seeds in salads, and the others added to cooked dishes. You can also make up a snack jar, create your own mix of seeds, add a small pinch of Himalayan salt if you like, and pack them in a jar for a sugar-free snack you can enjoy on the go. Just don't forget to take some toothpicks. The end.